heard somewhere, I heard somewhere that some of you are still dating men based on looks. He's 6'7", he skills, he doesn't have shigba. You're dating based on 6'6". You're a big fool. You are a big idiot. Is muscle bringing you to the next destination? No, who looks help? Who muzzle help? What is the muzzle doing for your life? Some of these people, they are putting steroid in the bomb to give you the steroid to give. It's not about that. Don't be a fool. People date with brain. People date with their brain cell. People date with their brain cell, with their brain. They think, oh, actually, what can I gain? What can I learn from this man? What can I achieve? You are doing that because he looks like a professional basketball player. Idiots.
When you go to the club and they tell you it's $10 to get in, what do?
You pay the $10.
You pay the $10 fucking dollars or you don't get in.
Facts.
Okay? The club doesn't give a fuck who you are. The cover is what it is, and if you don't pay it, you're not coming in. You're allowed to be the exact same way about what it takes to access you.
Ooh.
If you tell someone basic communication and consideration skills are my cover charge, they can pay it or they can't come in.
Facts,
they don't
period.
get access to you.
Not at all.
You're the bouncer at the door. You choose what you allow in your life and what you don't. So, bitch, set your cover charge, and it doesn't matter who's coming up to try and get in. You pay it or you fuck off. Quit being nice when it comes to your boundaries.
Period.
You see, I love this girl right here. She speaks to my soul because I've been saying this for so many years. Make me even want to shed a tear. Just to see somebody else talk about this, because I don't know why. To me, I always feel as though maybe I'm the crazy one, right? Because, for example, look at Melania Trump, for example. Very strategic, Melania Trump, that lady is, okay? Let me tell you. You think if Trump did not have some money in his pocket, you think she would look at him twice? Melania Trump played the long game. I was reading about her story and what happened and how she met Trump. This young lady's mother used to work in a sewing factory. And when she had a friend, I don't remember don't quote me on exactly what happened in the story, but I remember the story. Okay, I remember because it was very inspiring. I was like, that's my girl. I didn't even like her before. Not that I didn't like her. I didn't have a reason not to like her. I just never took the time to learn. You know, not necessarily learn, but get to know her. When I did, I was like, you know what? But I always had the feelings that this lady is not with Trump because Trump is beautiful. Let's get that straight, okay? Because one time I was dating this old man. Well, older man. Mature. Don't come for me. I don't care. I date based on my thoughts. Head over heart decisions is what I've been making basically my entire life. Anyways. So I was dating this older man, and he got his two sons, younger sons, and obviously they're younger than me. But no, one was about my age, and then the other one is the younger one. And I don't know why they felt as though I was with their father for his looks. Okay? This man could be my father. But we were both enjoying each other. Yes, I liked him. I got to really know him, and I really, really enjoyed being with him. I had great conversation with him, but he wasn't a young man. He was not no spring chicken. But let me tell you, this man had a lot of energy. Sometimes I had to tell him, look, I need you to stop. You're doing too much, okay? But it's because I also was benefiting from the relationship. Let me tell you one thing about these muscular men. First of all, you cannot eat those muscles, okay? If you are hungry and both of y'all are just looking at each other, just yarning and looking at each other, and you're just glad that this man have some nice muscles, well, good for you. You're a better woman than me. But if I'm hungry and all you got is looks, I'm going to, first of all, I'm going to resent you for not being able to help me in my time of needs. You know what I mean? Not that I don't have it for myself. I tell you all the time, if I come dating a man and you cannot do for me what I can do for myself plus more, what's the point of me being with you? Because at the end of the day, I don't fall in love as quick as everybody else does. So unless you're able to really help me and I learn something from you, one way or another, whether you have a business and I'm learning the business, that way if things don't work out, I can get the knowledge that I learned from you to start my own business, or you're helping me in a way, there's no need for you to be here. I don't need company that much. I actually like my own company. But when it comes to that, yes, people date for benefit. If we're really going to talk about it, people date for benefit. Look at Millennia. Like, let's go back to her. Her mother used to work in a sewing factory, and then she had this friend, and the friend told her, you need to move to New York. Right? So she decided she was going to move to New York, and she basically met Trump because her friend was close friend with Trump. So they ran in the same circle, obviously socialite, but her beauty also worked in her favor, and the way she carried herself also worked in her favor, but also she was playing how do you call this? The cat, the black cat. That's what it's called, the black cat. Trump wanted to talk to her. He gave her his number, personal number. She did not answer. She did not call. She never called. Every time he would call, she would basically, living her life, enjoying herself, and not fall, melt to his feet like all the other models were doing. And that's what intrigued him. But then she also read his book. She read his book, and also she said that she know how to deal with men like him because her father was the same way. A lot of women do date their father, not their father, but they will date the characteristic of their father, right? But she knew how to basically manipulate the situation to her advantage, and I'm not mad at that. Look, it get her right out of that ghetto, not the ghetto, but it got her right out of her situation, out of having to take on the trade of her mother and working in the factory. It got her right out of that. Not only that, she became the first lady twice. Okay, and if she was going to follow a muscular man, not saying Trump is the best man to be married to, because if you talk about grab him by the what, to me that's kind of crazy, but that's a very big but. She saw she saw what she wanted to, like she knew what she wanted in life, and she went for that, and it benefited her. Look at her position now. I mean, to the point where you can tell that Trump liked her a lot more than she liked him. That is the reason why I say you gotta find somebody. Shuri 7 said too, that person gotta like you a whole lot more. And the man with the muscle, I just don't see that happening, because he's basically the prize in the relationship at this point, because everywhere he goes, all the other girls who also love muscles are going to follow him around. So therefore, you're going to have to keep following this man and making sure that he does not cheat and all this. Meanwhile, he's bringing absolutely nothing but muscles. I don't get it. I do not get it, because to me, I don't care. Like, for me to date like an older man, because not that, I can't find me a younger man. Hell, I have a bunch of them trying to get with me. But my thing is, I've already made up my mind since I was way younger that I don't care. This is something I tell myself, and anybody in my family, even my best friend know this. I tell her this. I'm like, look, if I find a man that his eggplant is so good that I can't even make up my mind about my own self. Like, I let go of myself. I'm fighting on the street for this man, over this man with other women. I'm giving him like 3 or 4 kids. Meanwhile, he don't even want me. He's not even taking care of his own kids. And he is probably on child support. But instead of keeping a job to pay child support, he ended up quitting the job because they're taking too much money out of his paycheck. If you are like that, but you got some good peen, I don't want it. I don't want it, because that's demonic peen right there. I don't want it. I want nothing to do with it. I want it to be as far away from me as possible, because there's nothing that good. It's never that good. Poverty is not that great for me to stay around just because your peen is good. Because at the end of the day, when the bills come at the end of the month or beginning of the month, I cannot go to the landlord and say, look, my man got some good peen. You want to try it? The bills still got to get done. The bills still got to get paid. And if, for example, I'm in a relationship and I feel like you're the prize in the relationship, which will never happen, But if I feel like you are the prize in the relationship, hell, I'm gonna start getting jealous. Like, what do you mean? No. I have to be the best looking one in the relationship. So therefore, I get what I need and what I want. So therefore, if you like me more, you're going to naturally do for me what I want. Like all the men that I've ever dated, and not to brag on myself, but I'm bragging on myself. They always refer to me as princess, which I love, honey, look. But anyways, refers to me as princess, and they literally worship the ground that I walk on. Because for one, I have the workings to always have people who I'm in a relationship with to, if you are here and you say you are here for me, you're going to do the things that is required, or else there's the door. I'm not going to fight, fuss, or nothing. I'm not going to sit here and worship some muscles, and meanwhile, I'm like struggling. We're both sitting at the bus stop waiting for the bus. There's no flipping way. You can go somewhere with all those muscles and that good peen. I'm glad somebody talk about it, because girl, at first I was like, baby, I'm crazy. But look at Melania Trump. Look at all those wealthy men who, like, you know, billionaires. You know, not just like, oh, 6 figures, but billionaires. Their women are not like, how do you call this? The women that they're with are top tier, but they're bare belly. Spitting out when they're talking like you barely want to sit there, but you look, my family needs to be set. My children need to be set. I'm going to sacrifice myself if I have to. Because my kids got to be set. I got to be set. Anyways, bye.